They shot at the cops shot back. Like a day and a half ago, like this just happened, okay? One police officer was seriously injured. I was a bouncer in Acapulco, Mexico. I was head of security at doors in the most dangerous city, not just in Mexico, but the world at the time. So I've searched many people, I've seen many badges, I've seen many people who carry badges. How badges are now used by these guys. It's the first time this has ever happened. Like LAPD type egg-looking badges with El Chapo's face on it. This video is going to be about badges. Now, before I get into the real topic of this video, which is what you guys see in the title and in the description, I want to get into Mexican badges, period, like all types of badges, okay? Now, first of all, nationwide in all of Mexico, badges don't really have numbers. The only place where a badge has numbers, the only one place, is the Mexico City Police, which is the Mexico City Police are actually the ones that got into this gunfight with these guys. But the point is, only the Mexico City Police has like an old traditional badge and uniform where they actually have a number, that the number is actually linked to the police officer, just like in LA or New York or anywhere in the United States where the badges have numbers. That said, local PD in the rest of the country, they don't really have numbers on their badges. It's just a logo. So basically all of those cops can just go to a security store and buy their badge there. As long as they have an ID, then the store can sell them those badges legally. And there's all kinds of like different types and colors, and like the varieties of the inside of the badge, like the middle of the badge varies along with the colors, but it's basically the same insignia type of badge for all local PD. And it used to be the same one also for the federal police, which is now extinct. They don't exist anymore. So it's a trip how badges are now used by these guys. It's the first time this has ever happened. Keep in mind, I was a bouncer in Acapulco, Mexico. I was head of security at doors in the most dangerous city, not just in Mexico, but the world at the time. So I've searched many people, I've seen many badges, I've seen many people who carry badges. Now, the only narcos I've seen carrying badges typically are narcos that are pretending to be cops. Like that's always been a thing, that they're actually carrying fake police badges. These badges that you guys seen in this thumbnail and you guys see right here, they're not like the police badges and the security badges. I have my own badge here as well. This is a security badge. It usually comes like this, and it comes with an ID in the back. This way you can, for example, you're standing at a door somewhere, or you're doing private security somewhere, and you want people to know your security, or you have some kind of authority in the place you're at. For example, if I'm wearing this, I could wear it like that, right? Or I could also, in some cases, some people, they don't want it to look too aggressive, then you can wear it the other way around with the ID showing. But what I'm getting at is, these badges are not like this. They don't have an ID. It's just the huevo or the egg. Like in Spanish we call it egg or huevo, this kind of badge. So not a star kind of badge, but like an egg type of looking badge. This one you can also clip here on your belt. You just clip it on right here, like that, right? But the ones that they had are just clip-on ones. They're clip-on ones with the chain, okay? So they could also wear it like a necklace, which, looks like this basically. Which is actually how they had it. This is actually how they had it, at least that's what they claimed. This is how they had it. So it's the same, it's a similar type of design. The only thing is those badges lack the ID. But in this case, I mean, even though they're using badges, I don't think they're actually using IDs, because otherwise they would have had one like this instead of the one that just has the egg. There are cops that use the one that just has the egg or just the badge, but usually they'll have the ID in their wallet, or they'll have some kind of other ID with them. That said, what happened and what led to this, and it happened less than a day ago, like a day and a half ago, like this just happened, okay? Now, allegedly the Sinaloa Cartel has been trying to gain dominance in Mexico City. Now, for a long time it's been the word on the street that they had dominance in the airport. Allegedly, who knows if that's true or not. But the point is, not long ago, the Mexico City Chief of Police said in a statement that the Sinaloa Cartel was only looking to store stuff in warehouses, that they were not looking for actual domain or to take over violently. But he contradicted himself because he was wrong. Now he went on and stated that, you know, if they were only doing the storage thing, or he corrected himself, depends on how you look at it. More, he corrected himself would be the right way to say it. So he corrected himself and said that basically, if they were only storing, they would not be having this kind of arsenal and these kind of things. So to make a long story short, basically there was something going on. I'm not sure if they called it in. I'm not sure if they were riding by, if the cops were driving by, but there was some kind of house somewhere, and Sinaloa Cartel members, allegedly Sinaloa Cartel members, were there. Shot at the cops shot back. They arrested 14 people, and one police officer was seriously injured. And basically, they found badges. They were wearing badges. Basically, they were wearing badges, like LAPD type egg-looking badges, with El Chapo's face on it, reading CDS, which stands for Cartel de Sinaloa, which stands for Sinaloa Cartel. It's 3 letters. Yeah, El Chapo's face in the middle, and says Special Forces and Commander. This basically means that that person who's wearing that commands a group. Now, the chief of police said that he's not sure yet, or they have not yet confirmed if they are in fact Sinaloa Cartel members, but you would have to be nuts to wear those kind of badges and not be a Sinaloa Cartel member. They have yet to confirm it though. But the point is, they arrested them, and the second guy was also wearing a badge. The second guy was wearing a badge with a mouse on it. Similar type of badge, the only difference is instead of having El Chapo's face on it, it has a mouse, like a cartoon mouse. It's representative to El Chapo's son of video, whose nickname is the Mouse, El Raton. So that's why they have that these 2 images, because allegedly these guys are from the Chapitos group, which is the group which is a cell of the Sinaloa Cartel, but they're the Chapo's kids basically, but they're a cell of the Sinaloa Cartel, and allegedly that's where these guys are from, and that's why they're wearing these badges. But this is unheard of. I've never heard of anything like this before. This is something new. This is something that just kind of got discovered in Mexico. These videos are going viral over there. This will be the first one made in English about this though, so you know, I wasn't even gonna make any more videos like this. I just thought that this one would really be an interesting one to make for you guys. That said, like I said before, in these places where security stores, most cops can go there and buy their badge or get their badges ordered. I mean, even the Mexico City PD, if they want to get a badge custom made with their number, they just go and they order it, and then they get a certain badge custom made with their number. But you know, it's a real badge because it has the real number of a real person with the ID and all that. But like I said before, in the rest of the country, the badges are just a symbol. There's something you just buy, like even my own, like this one here. Like the ID I got from a security company, a legit security company. I'm the head instructor of this company, but you know, it's a legit ID from a security company. But the badge I just bought myself. Like any other local cop can just go and buy his badge. If they show an ID, they can buy a security badge or a PD badge if they're from that department. Of course, in Mexico, you can always bribe your way into getting badges, even though you're not supposed to have them. But that said, it's very interesting that they're now carrying badges, you know, because they've gone like back and forth. I mean, there's someone now there in power. I'm not going to mention who. He's a leader of one of the biggest groups that's fighting the CDS, or the Sinaloa Cartel. But the head of that group moved to the U.S., was her heroin dealer there. He got arrested there, went back to Mexico, became a cop, then became a narco. So that cop, narco, cop, or people doing both is a very common thing. But this badge thing, like having an actual badge with the rank, where they're from, and idolizing, you know, a drummer like El Chapo on there, or even one who's active now, like his kids, it's unheard of. This is like the first time ever. So this is, yeah, that's what makes this video unique, I guess. You know, it's news is spreading all over Mexico, and yeah, as soon as I know if they are from there or not, if there's any updates, I'll let you guys know. So the next video, guys, catch you later. For you guys that speak Spanish, I linked here to the left of the screen a video in Spanish explaining what happened. There's no subtitles, so keep in mind if you don't speak Spanish, you're not going to understand this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Till the next video, guys. Catch you later.